My beloved child, truly hear me in this present instant. A profound shift is beginning for you today. This is not a matter of chance, nor a passing wish, nor a sudden notion that simply entered your awareness. This very point in time was prepared for you long before your existence began. You did not find these words by happenstance. I selected this precise moment to connect with you. I have waited for this specific hour, for you to quiet yourself enough to truly perceive my presence once more, for the day my assurance would finally settle deep within your spirit. Even the spiritual beings surrounding you have observed, understanding that a major change is now unfolding for you. You have journeyed through challenging periods that felt burdensome, and stretches of night that seemed unending, questioning if I still saw you, if my concern remained, if any goodness was left for you. But I confirm to you now, my cherished child, yes, something genuinely extraordinary is destined to occur for you this very day. This particular day carries my imprint. This very moment bears my influence. You are at the edge of a significant transformation, and the spiritual dimension is already working on your behalf. Even as these very words connect with you, I am orchestrating events you cannot yet discern, directing individuals, clearing obstacles, comforting past wounds, and readying good things that are already moving towards you. This is not simply another dawn, nor just another period of time slipping by. This is the precise moment I have designated to begin your significant advancement. I observed your unwavering spirit through challenges that could have overwhelmed you. I saw the quiet tears you shed as you worked to maintain your resolve. I heard your soft petitions in the shadows, the ones you felt no one else perceived. Today I declare to you, those appeals were never overlooked. They have been safeguarded by my care, and now the initial signs of their realization are starting to appear. I watched you go through hard and unsure times. They felt long, but they had a reason. I was making you stronger for right now. Understand this, my beloved one. Nothing happens by chance with me. Every move you made, every weight, every letdown, it all led you here. When you thought I was quiet, I was guiding your path. When you felt far from me, I was closer than your very next inhale. And at this very moment, you are precisely where I intended you to be. Receiving these words meant solely for you. You are not behind, you are not delayed, and you haven't lost your chance. My timing is flawless, and today I have selected you. I know how hard it is to keep trusting. The wait has been long, the solution seemed distant. You've watched others get what you longed for and thought I might have missed you. But my child, I am always mindful. Every pulse of your being is clear to me. You are more seen, more valued, more protected than you realize. And because you kept moving ahead, even through hurt, even without knowing why, I am preparing a deep wonder for you. The events now approaching will illuminate the purpose of all that has transpired. What is coming will make you breathe softly. Only the Creator could have arranged this. Something amazing is about to begin for you today, not from your efforts or your plans, but through my essence. This is not about luck or accident. It is about heavenly order. You have entered the exact time I made ready for you. You don't need to do anything special. You just need to believe. As you open your inner self, even now, a change is happening in the spiritual world. My calm is filling places where anxiety once ruled. My delight is reaching the parts of your heart that had forgotten how to feel alive. My radiance is breaking through the darkness that surrounded you. The heaviness that has stayed with you will start to lift, and the burden you've borne will begin to loosen its grip. At this very instant, the spiritual dimension is closer than you imagine. Invisible assistants are setting up happenings that are about to take place. You might not sense it at this moment, but evidence will soon become visible. You will find kindness where there was once dismissal, pathways where there were blocked ways, understanding where there was only confusion. I am swiftly reshaping circumstances in manners beyond your current understanding. The very force that brings life from quiet is working in your life now. The same affection that formed the universe is active inside your soul. Do you feel that gentle warmth growing within you? That is me. That is the spiritual drawing close. You are surrounded by the same affection that brought everything into existence. I am present, communicating through these sentences, reminding you that your path is far from finished. It is simply starting afresh. What has passed is behind you, and this instant is the entrance to what is new. You are moving into a fresh insight. The clarity that will emerge comes from your future awareness of my hand in each specific detail. You will understand that nothing truly vanished. My precious one, I want you to understand that what is approaching will not be small. It will not be hidden. It will not be delicate. It will be clear, undeniable, and truly wonderful. I am preparing to intervene in a way that will cause you to raise your spirit in grateful acknowledgement, saying, "My Creator has not forgotten me." I will soon infuse your inner being with such profound peace that even those around you will perceive the change. I am about to send a happiness that will take the place of the sadness that has quietly lived in your soul. You will wake up differently. You will consider things differently. You will breathe differently. Because when my purpose comes to pass, everything changes. And my purpose is moving forward right now. You have waited sufficiently. You have hoped through tears sufficiently. You have questioned sufficiently. Now is the time I have appointed. This blessing will not require your pursuit. It is destined to find you. It will discover you exactly where you are, just as this communication has. I sent this message to you, knowing it was precisely what your spirit needed to receive, because I knew the exact instant when your inner self would be prepared to accept it. This is not simple luck. This is divine precision. I selected this very moment to connect with you, to tell you something extraordinary is about to occur for you today. My actions are not a response to your deserving, but a pure expression of my deep affection for you. It is not due to your flawlessness, but because you are mine. I am constant, even when you waver. I am merciful, even when you stumble. I am abundant, even when you feel unworthy. And my affection for you is wider than your mistakes, firmer than your anxieties, deeper than your pain. Today, that deep love will soon reveal itself in astonishing ways, beyond your ability to express. My child, you have looked for a distinct sign of my constant awareness. My child, accept this very instant as a direct message from me. I speak to your heart now through these words to assure you that your true self is fully known in my presence. The path I have prepared for you remains clear. Every commitment I made to you holds true. The significant moment you await has not been withdrawn. It has been perfectly set for this specific time. You are not overlooked, my beloved. You are deeply treasured. You are not solitary. You were chosen with purpose. You are not delayed. You are progressing precisely as I planned. Therefore, my precious child, lift your gaze. The burden weighing on you is easing. The period of anticipation is changing. Your crucial turning point is drawing near. A wonderful happening is meant for you this very day. The eternal realm has marked this exact moment to reach out to you. Believe this truth. Receive it completely. Hold fast to this promise. For even before this day concludes, you will see clear proof of my hand at work. Pay close attention to my words, my beloved one, for your turning point is held within them. My child, when your tears streamed down, I was actively bringing about what you prayed for. Not one tear of your sadness was dismissed. None went unseen. None lacked significance. You might have perceived your struggles as pointless, yet I never permit difficulty to be without purpose. Each moment of deep anguish, every hope that faded, every extended night spent in doubt had a deep intention. You believed you were being undone, but you were being fortified. You felt restrained, but you were being prepared. Even during times when my closeness felt absent, I was diligently orchestrating every component, directing each advance, changing what aimed to cause you distress into the very groundwork for your future well-being. You wept and thought I was quiet, yet I listened to every silent whisper of your soul. You sensed me distant, but I was nearer than you could grasp, overseeing you as I arranged what lay beyond your awareness. I was guiding you to lean on me through obscurity, so you would plainly see my brilliance when it shone. I was enlarging your ability to believe, not to inflict suffering, but to make abundant space for the goodness I was preparing to grant you. My cherished one, you sought something vast, something far exceeding your imagining, and I needed to prepare you for its coming. I had to ensure that its presence would not overpower you, but rather complete you. Every tear was observed, each request was registered, every deep sigh, every query, every instant of worry ascended to me. You did not perceive my work, but I was diligently active in the stillness. I was influencing individuals you are yet to encounter, directing them to their destined positions, reaching places you have not yet been, and arranging circumstances that will soon converge with you at the perfect moment. You believed nothing was advancing, yet all was settling into flawless order. Each halt was a purposeful guiding hand, every barrier a safeguard I positioned for your well-being. Every petition that appeared unaddressed was, in fact, an answer you had not yet recognized. When you sensed everything unraveling, I was holding it firm. I was shielding you from roots that would have caused premature hardship. I was blocking off avenues that seemed promising but concealed sorrow. I withheld specific gifts because I understood they would have been too much for you to bear during that particular stage of your progression. My timing is never behind. It is always intentional. What appears to you as an interval of inactivity is, for me, a season of profound effort. I do not proceed by your earthly measurements of time, my child. I move according to the everlasting design. I discern the precise instant when every component must align, and I have never failed to meet that point. You interpreted the quiet as my ceasing to act, but that stillness was my purposeful method. I was establishing the underlying framework before revealing the visible outcome. Just as a hidden process unfolds beneath the surface before its full emergence, I concealed my intention within the core of your experiences. While you anticipated, the marvel was forming. While you petitioned, the reply was materializing. While you felt weary, I was fortifying what would endure. You perceived a pause. I perceived an advance. You saw conclusions. I saw fresh starts. You saw yearning. I saw preparation for something far grander. You have questioned me, asking why the duration was so extended. Yet, my beloved child, had you received your request at your initial asking, it would not have harmonized with the individual I was cultivating within you. I needed to refine your inner spirit to rightly embrace the good I intended. I had to nurture your steadfastness so you could maintain peace when circumstances demanded patience. I had to instruct you in dependence so that apprehension would not diminish your blessing. I was not only preparing the realization for you, but I was also preparing you for that realization. What I am establishing requires a solid foundation, and at times, this involves releasing old patterns, mending past wounds, and moving aside individuals or situations that could not accompany you on your appointed journey. Do you not grasp, my precious one, that I am a meticulous shaper of all that is? I do not hastily assemble good things. I craft them with intricate care. Every element of your developing narrative has been guided by my influence. The roots that now appear complex will, in due course, reveal their flawless reasoning. The intervals you considered uneventful will serve as undeniable testimony to my continuous presence. I perceive the entire scope, not merely the fragments you presently discern. And when you fully enter the reality I have been preparing, you will understand that every period of waiting was completely necessary. Even at this very instant, my celestial helpers are acting on your behalf. They have gone forth to unseal pathways that were previously closed, to clear the road before your next advance. There are good things already journeying towards you. Profound connections, unlooked for favor, and resolutions that have awaited the opportune moment to manifest. What once seemed unreachable is now poised to unfold with ease, not through your own effort, but through my exact orchestration. You will soon reflect and observe the seamless harmony of all elements, the precise moment, the particular individuals, the significant junctures. You felt my pace was measured, but I was patiently awaiting the readiness of specific hearts to receive you. I was aligning circumstances so that when I declared now, everything would swiftly settle into its rightful position. You will soon comprehend the profound truth that one day of my grace achieves more than all your years of effort. What once consumed years will now materialize in mere days. What once depleted your spirit will now flow with effortless grace. The very places that once denied you entry will now extend an open welcome. I know you've asked why some faces left your side, why certain aims lost their shape, why desires seem to fade from view. But I need you to grasp this deeply, my beloved one. Whatever moved away from your path was never intended for your lasting journey. I cleared away what was passing so that what endures could be firmly established. I took away what only looked good to give you what truly belonged. I brought certain periods to a close, not to inflict suffering, my child, but to ready you for the fresh narrative I am revealing. A new phase begins for you now, my child. Everything before was simply clearing the path. Today, what I showed you in advance is beginning to show itself. The deep understandings within you are now becoming visible realities. Messages I shared with you in stillness will soon be clear for everyone to see. What you longed for with a burdened spirit will soon bring you immense joy. The quiet efforts you made in faith are now coming into view. Your waiting was not wasted. It has been forming the way forward for you. The unseen realm is active, and the answers you have been expecting are now reaching you. You are about to see what I whispered to you come alive right before you. Even if you question your own preparedness, I have already made you ready. The methods might not be clear to you, but the task I began is finished. This very day, I fill your inner being with fresh power. I remove the weight of waiting and give you the assurance that your time is here. Every quiet instant, every veiled stretch of time, every challenging halt has brought you to this precise place. This is where what was unseen starts to become clear. This is the moment when trust becomes evident, when promises settle into reality, when requests turn into tangible evidence. Lift your gaze, my beloved. The spiritual realm is active. The world around you is responding. You are positioned within a perfect balance. The arrangements I have been shaping beyond your awareness are about to appear in your life. Do not feel anxious about what is coming. I'm already there within it. What once confused you will soon confirm my steady care. This day is special. It signals the start of the completeness you have been expecting. Watch closely, for I am making what was hidden fully visible, and you will grasp that every sadness, every request, and every season of waiting held deep significance. My child, I saw you feeling forgotten as life moved forward and you felt stuck, wondering if I still remembered who you are. I watched you looking into the shadows, thinking about my silence when your heart was hurting deeply. You sent your requests with the last bit of your faith, and when no answer came, you doubted if I was truly listening. You observed others receiving what you wished for, and a quiet ache grew inside you, an unspoken question. When will it be my turn? But I need you to fully understand this now, my precious child. I never stopped watching over you. I never stepped away. I was always by your side. My stillness was not a signal that I had left. It was a season of careful preparation. When your world seemed to halt, when chances appeared to vanish, when your prayers seemed to go unanswered, I was closer than you could imagine. I was leading your spirit to lean on me even when my actions were not visible to you. I was building your conviction during quiet periods so you could carry the good things I was making ready for you. I was fortifying your inner self for endowments that would require great steadfastness. I was teaching you to depend not on what was obvious, my child, but on deep confidence, because faith developed in hidden moments is the kind that holds firm through difficulties. You sensed no motion from me, yet I was working with more purpose than ever in ways beyond your grasp. My work does not always come with noise. Sometimes the most wonderful things take shape in silence. Just as growth happens unseen, your moment of clarity was taking hold in stillness. If you could have looked past what was evident, you would have known that what felt like a standstill was a piece of my flawless design. Throughout your season of anticipation, I was expertly connecting every element, positioning the right people, the exact timing, the perfect environment. Nothing was unmoving, my beloved child, even when you felt completely still. Can you remember the numerous times you spoke to me and felt a quiet response? Do you recall whispering, "Are you truly here?" I was present for every unspoken word. I was within the quiet, listening to every thought you didn't voice. My essence was with you through those nights without rest, upholding you when you felt you couldn't carry on. Every deep intake of air, every ache, every moment you felt unnoticed. I saw it all. I comprehended the struggle you had to maintain confidence, even when circumstances appeared unchanging. Yet your faith, no matter how small, was deeply valued by me, my beloved child. Periods of calm are not punishments. They are opportunities for growth and preparation. You asked for inner resilience, and I fostered it in moments of quiet. You desired deeper understanding, and I led you into peaceful reflection. You sought to depend on my blueprint, and I provided you with seasons where only belief could sustain you. I did not abandon you, my child. I was forming you. I was releasing you from needing to see everything so your confidence could rest fully in who I am. The quiet was never empty. It was filled completely with my intentions. You were positioned in a place beyond view, my cherished one, much like a valuable treasure kept safe. The surroundings felt obscure, the burdens heavy, and you questioned if you had slipped from my awareness. But the reality is, I set you firmly in place, and everything I establish is meant to thrive. You couldn't discern it, but internal foundations were being built. The inner strength, the wisdom, the calmness, the staying power you would need for what was ahead. The hidden phase was not an ending, it was a fresh start. I was developing you away from public view, so that when your appointed time arrived, your impact would be profound and lasting. When you felt unseen, I was preparing for your emergence. When you sensed a delay, I was arranging a schedule that was impeccable. When you thought you were overlooked, I was getting everything ready to make sure you shine brightly on the journey I have mapped out for you. You observed stillness. I perceived a grand plan. You saw no movement. I saw everything coming into perfect order. My chosen times have always been without flaw, never incorrect. Each moment you experienced in quiet was contributing to your ultimate well-being. The world measures periods by time, but I measure them by their purpose. Nothing was wasted. Not your sorrow, not your uncertainties, not your perseverance. Do you recall when you nearly gave up? When you breathed, "I have no more left in me"? Yet you kept going. That inner force came from me. That gentle nudge to simply carry on one more day. That was my nearness, my child. My support never left you, my child, even when your conviction felt weak. I held you steady. In every step you took, even in dim times, you were moving toward where I meant for you to be. I remained by your side even during times you perceived yourself to be utterly solitary. I know the difficulty of quiet waiting, my precious one. I understand the challenge of holding faith when answers were hidden. Yet trust grows strongest in stillness. As distractions fade, my guidance becomes clear. I taught you to listen for my gentle voice, to sense my closeness not just in times of ease, but in moments of peace. Once you find me in that deep calm, no future challenge will ever silence my truth for you. My child, those silent times you went through, which once felt empty, have now become the wellspring of your inner strength. You looked for direct answers, but I gave you a profound peace instead, because peace often carries more power than any quick explanation. You longed for clear ways ahead, yet I sometimes led you from certain opportunities, knowing they were not truly for your good. You wanted to move quickly, but I carefully slowed your journey. For the deep development I planned for you needed solid foundations, not speed. Each time I seemed to hold back, my beloved one, it was not a denial, but a shield. Giving you everything you wished for too soon would have been too much to carry. But now, after this season of hidden development, you are ready for everything. A time of great transformation is now beginning for you. Soon, you will understand the reason for every pause. You will see why I guided you away from particular circumstances and people. You will comprehend how my silent closeness built an inner resilience in you that nothing can break. My cherished child, you will realize that every quiet day, every plea that seemed unanswered, was me making ready something far greater than you ever dreamed. The time that felt uneventful was, in fact, when I was most busy. Even now I am replacing that stillness with clear movement. Things are shifting for your benefit. The very presence that saw your silent tears is now bringing you profound delight and plenty. The very place where you waited patiently, my child, will become the setting for your most wonderful gifts. The calm time that tried your spirit is now bringing forth what I pledged to you. What felt like a delay was, in truth, my precise positioning for you. You were never forgotten, my beloved. You were being prepared for something beyond your greatest hopes. The situations that seemed to keep you bound will now reveal their hidden purpose. What lay concealed will now be plain. What was whispered will be openly declared. What grew without being seen will now appear in full glory. You are shifting from a season of quiet readiness into a time of clear showing forth. Soon you will say, "Now I understand." My calm presence was never a sign of not caring, my precious child. It was a time of deep formation. My stillness was not an end, but a thoughtful design. The good I have arranged for you is now poised for its unveiling. The time of holding back is finished, my child. This very instant has come. My beloved child, this specific day has been set apart by the unseen realm for your release. This is the moment all existence has looked forward to. The heavens themselves are drawing close to announce, "It is now." Even if your sight cannot yet fully grasp it, all of the unseen realm already knows that your time of great advance has begun. The long patience is ending. Ways forward are appearing. Heavy loads are being lifted from your spirit, and whatever held you bound is now coming undone. The stillness that once enveloped you, my precious one, is now filled with the sound of my active work. My unseen helpers are rejoicing. The skies echo with gladness, for your name has been confirmed before me, and a fresh stage has started in your journey. You have arrived at a crucial point, a major turning that many prayers and deep longings have led you toward. Every difficulty that stood against you is now being changed to work for your benefit. Every halt, every disappointment, every effort has guided you to this special place where my favor meets your faith. I tell you plainly now, my child, the season of waiting is giving way to a season of moving ahead. The season of searching is becoming the season of finding. The season of difficulty is becoming the season of breaking free. The unseen messengers who saw your tears are now full of happiness, for your time of sadness is shifting into a time of deep gladness. Though you cannot see them, they are moving near you, bringing wisdom, bringing gifts, bringing the responses that awaited my instruction. I have now given that instruction. My declaration has been sent out, and it will not come back to me without achieving what I sent it to do. It will bring release, restoration, and a new beginning. You are stepping into a new inner space, my beloved, one filled with my goodwill, deep tranquility, and quick advancement. Do you feel that profound movement within your being? That is my presence joining with your life through you. It is the clear signal that things are turning to your advantage. I am altering what was arranged against you. I am undoing what your opponent thought would defeat you. I am making clear ways that have been shut for a long while. What appeared beyond reach is now becoming possible, not by your own striving, but by my power. The unseen realms have spoken your name, my child, and that call has resonated through all ages. Where there was resistance, there is now liberty. Where there was delay, there is now my rapid movement. My child, I desire for you to grasp the profound significance of this very moment. It may seem peaceful around you, but in the spiritual world, there is a mighty sound. A sound that proclaims victory. A sound that frees spirits from their ties. What I am bringing about within you right now will echo for many lifetimes. This is the exact moment I have been getting you ready for, my beloved. The time when your path will start to show my light. I have been changing your difficulties into a deep meaning, and now its purpose is about to be revealed. You will reflect on this day and declare, "Here is where all began to transform." I have observed your trust even in its quietest expressions, and it has stirred my power. Each time you spoke to me when you felt frail, I was glad. Each time you chose kindness instead of bitterness, my unseen helpers rejoiced. My cherished one, every time you quietly declared, "I still place my trust in you," Even with tears, you sent out a power into the unseen world that broke apart what your foe planned. You thought your belief was weak, yet it was mighty enough to conquer large challenges. You felt your following of my ways went unnoticed, but it was a precious gift before me. Even your most basic act of faith carried deep importance. My domain has been preparing for this very moment, long before you knew it was approaching. Even as you slept, my helpers were putting into place the very things you were about to encounter. They were aligning meetings, guiding hearts, and establishing sacred bonds. All of creation has been busy on your behalf, my beloved. Each detail of what lies ahead has been thoughtfully designed with your well-being as its center. The goodness drawing near will surely reach you. The way that is now revealing itself will remain open for your arrival. The possibility I have made ready for you will not be missed. I have marked this specific moment for you in the eternal chronicles, and nothing can change what I have spoken. You are about to witness the depth of my strength. I am bringing clarity where confusion once resided. I am bringing what you need where there was lack. I am bringing peace to those places that held worry. The season of just getting by is now shifting into a season of plenty. You have shown faithfulness with what was modest, and now I will give you greater responsibilities. I am not just showering good things upon you, my child. I am also positioning you to pour out goodness onto others. Halt your thoughts for a brief moment, my precious child. Allow your inner self to settle. I am the one who truly perceives you, every unseen aspect, and I have desired to draw near to you for so very long. I saw your unspoken sadness. I was there when tears streamed down your face in the quiet of your space, when the burden of all things grew too heavy. I was with you in those early hours before dawn, when rest eluded you, and worry held your spirit tightly. I watched your efforts in situations demanding difficult choices, where your means fell short, even for simple needs. I noticed the quiet acceptance in your look when you had to do without yet again. I stood beside you when unsettling messages brought you dread. I felt your slight trembling, heard your breathing catch, and saw you briefly close your eyes before you could even glance at the figures. Each night spent awake, counting what wasn't enough. Each quiet request whispered when you thought no one heard. Every tear you held back in front of others so your difficulties would remain hidden. I was present for every one of these moments, not watching from afar with indifference, but right beside you, my heart overflowing with deep concern. I longed to intervene, waiting for you to finally look my way and sense my nearness. For this truth you must grasp. I have never moved from your side, not for a flicker of time, not for a single moment. When others left, when silence became too much, when you felt entirely overlooked, I was there. I have been with you unfailingly, and the reason these words now reach you is because I have decided that this season of struggle is now ending. Do not look away, my cherished one. Stay close to me. What I am about to reveal to you has the ability to change everything. I am bringing a deep restoration into your life, my child. Not just a small adjustment or a fleeting ease, but a complete making new that will reach every part that feels broken, every part that has been emptied, every sensitive place inside you. This restoration has been designed specifically for you. It carries your distinct nature, covers your experiences, and answers your most profound desires. Its coming is not contingent upon your might, your intellect, or your capacity to bring it about. It depends only on your willingness to see past what is evident, to put your faith in me, even when things around you stay the same. Can you accept this? Can you cling to what you cannot yet see? If these words stir something within you, if you feel them speaking directly to your inner self, Acknowledge it quietly in your heart. This simple agreement means more than you understand, for I have more to tell you about this restoration I am sending. This goes further than just earthly provisions, though what you need to live will certainly come. It moves past changing circumstances, though your situations will indeed shift. This restoration touches the very heart of who you are, your deep worth, your tired soul, your fading expectation. I am poised to bring back what you considered permanently gone, the gladness you have not known for many days, the serenity that feels like a faded recollection, the assurance that departed from you, and the aspirations you set aside when life made them appear unattainable. All of it is coming back, my beloved one, not in small amounts, not in pieces. I am returning it completely, made greater, abundant, more than you can imagine. I recognize how long you have waited. I know how many times your earnest requests seemed to go unheard. I perceive the profound fatigue that has taken hold of your spirit, and the disillusionment that has made you hesitant to anticipate any good. But I tell you today, my precious child, your time of waiting has fulfilled a design. Every difficult day was forming something hidden, a groundwork robust enough to sustain that which I am now bringing into view. For if I had given this restoration earlier, you would not have been ready. The blessing might have felt like a burden. You would not have had the inner fortitude to sustain it, the wisdom to guide it, the deep appreciation to cherish it. So I permitted the pressure. I allowed the stretching, not to inflict suffering, but to prepare you for something you could not yet imagine. And now the right time has arrived. Your readiness is complete. You are prepared, even if you do not feel it. I have ensured this. If this speaks to you, confirm it within your heart. My patience was not wasted. Do not pull back now, my beloved. We are coming to a vital understanding. What I share next will make many things clear. Let me explain why you have felt held back, why progress has been so demanding, why every step forward seemed to be met with a step backward. It is because you followed directions I did not mark for you, not always out of disobedience, but from exhaustion, from trying to fix everything by yourself, from trusting your own ideas more than my guidance. You tried to enter places where I had closed the door. You held on to relationships I was leading you away from. You chased after undertakings I never placed before you. And through all of this, I have been near, calling softly, gently, trying to lead you back to what I truly planned for you. Today, I make a fact known. I closed that entrance because if it had stayed open, you would now be caught in something that appeared loving, but was slowly wearing down your inner self. I saw what was concealed from your sight. I knew its final direction. And because I hold you dear, I intervened. Because I know the end from the very beginning, I grasp what is still unseen by you. And at times my profound concern compels me to deny your request for your safeguarding, even when my denial causes you distress. Now let me clarify how all of this connects to your restoration. While you grieved over things moving away, I was preparing new beginnings. As your heart ached over what seemed lost, my child, I was already preparing something grander for you. When you felt a deep sense of deprivation, I was, in truth, positioning you for the most significant shift of your entire existence. Each step you took, even through hardship, each moment of disappointment, each path that seemed to close, all these were part of my careful arrangement. They were moments of growth, both guarding you and building your inner resilience. And now, at last, you are truly ready. The foundation is firm. Your inner strength has been forged. The season has turned. What is unfolding before you holds far more than what you let go. The fresh start I am bringing forth isn't simply a substitute for what you experienced as loss. It expands upon it, enriches it, transforming it into a reality beyond your current understanding. Doors that were shut are about to swing wide. Resources that felt unattainable are about to become accessible. Individuals who can genuinely support you are about to enter your life's journey. Clear understanding that can resolve your difficulties is about to illuminate your awareness. This is not a mere hope, my beloved one. This is my divine declaration. When I speak a truth, it sets forces in motion beyond what you can perceive. When I make a declaration, the very fabric of existence begins to align with it. And I am declaring over you now, my precious one. Your time of lack is concluding. Your time of restoration is commencing. What was held back is being released. What was blocked is being cleared. My child, you have stayed with me, your heart open to receive. This deep seeking within you is not a coincidence. It is my own spirit calling to yours, affirming the truth you already know. I have spoken. My declaration has been released, and it will bring forth what I have promised. Now, I call you to carry this truth forward. Let this message resonate again within your spirit, not as a fleeting thought, but as a living certainty. Support this sacred work by allowing my words to transform you, and then share this message with those who need to hear. For in your quiet confidence and willingness to extend my light, others will perceive my active hand. Imagine the peace that will settle over you as you walk in this new understanding, knowing that every step is guided. See yourself as one who carries my presence, bringing hope to those who are still waiting. You are not alone in this journey. You are part of a greater gathering, my faithful remnant, those whose hearts beat in rhythm with mine. Return for deeper understanding, for I have more to reveal, more wisdom to impart, more of my affection to pour into your being. Receive the next message I have prepared for you, knowing my presence walks before you, beside you, and behind you. My peace, which surpasses all earthly understanding, now settles upon you, my beloved child. Go forth, secure in my unwavering care, knowing your restoration has truly begun.
We run on viewer donations only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.